Hello and welcome to my first video here from Autopilot driver Switzerland. I am here in my Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus from 2019. Nearly 70,000 kilometers on the clock. Software version is 44.30, sorry. And yeah, we are on the way. Autopilot is already active, as you can see here on the blue icon. And we are driving here in Switzerland. The idea of this channel is to show you a bit how Tesla Autopilot is performing here in Europe or in Switzerland, which is part of Europe. And here in Switzerland we have more or less the same rules like in Europe. So Autopilot is very limited, and as you can see, it do always strange things. Now it drives in the middle of the street. People get crazy. And yeah, this is now the first video. Also no subscribers yet on the channel, but I think it will grow. I have also another channel where I do videos in Swiss German, so I think you will not understand them. And this is now a new project. I like to test how it goes when I talk in English. My English is not the best, but I'll try. And also to reach other people from other countries, to show them our beautiful country, Switzerland. Hope we can go soon also over a mountain. Nice street over a mountain to get some nice views. And we are also near Germany. We have also around an hour to drive to Germany, so we can also try to test Autopilot in other countries, in Germany for example, where we have also no speed limit. So we can also test VMAX on this Tesla Model 3 Standard Range, which is rear-wheel drive. But mostly I like to show you Autopilot here in Switzerland or in Europe. And now you see, to activate Autopilot you need to see here a gray steering wheel. Now it shows up, so I can press 2 times the stick down here and it's driving on Autopilot. To take over the actual recognized speed sign, to take over the speed, I can press a bit down the stick, hold it down for a second, and then it adjusts the speed to the actual recognized speed limit. And it adds 2 because I set this into the Autopilot setting here. When you buy a new Tesla, the Autopilot feature is not activated. You have to activate it yourself here in the menu, and it shows you also all the rules before you can activate it. So it shows you that it's already in beta. You have to always take care of everything. You have to pay attention. You are responsible for your car, not Autopilot. So if it makes an accident, you're always the one which made the fault, not Autopilot. To reduce the speed manually, I can turn the scroll wheel here at the steering wheel. There's a small scroll wheel, and here I can adjust the speed, 5 up, 5 down, or I can also move it by 1 kilometer per hour up. Now to 51, we set it to 51 now, and Autopilot is driving. A bit crazy here because a lot of curves and Yeah, and here in Europe we have also special rules from the UNECE, it's called. That's the regulatory station, or how you call it. I don't know how you call it in English exactly, but they make the rules for the streets and also for Autopilot, what is allowed, what is not allowed, and so on. And they have really old, bad, strange rules. And yeah, that's why Autopilot is performing so bad in some situations here in Switzerland or in the whole Europe. For example, it cannot go fast into the curve, and then it always do some strange maneuvers, so it brakes in the middle of the curve because it recognizes, oh, I cannot come over the curve, and so on. Also drives way too fast into the city. Now we are in the middle of the village and still not recommended speed here. You see? Then it drives over the lane here. But we also build the streets very bad. Sometimes here also crazy, I had to take over, otherwise my rims get crushed. Here also, why they do so many such strange curves. I always think at the semi-driver, how they pass all these situations. It's just crazy. They have to reduce the speed to 20 or even less to pass these crazy situations. So yeah, that gives you a first impression here. I like to do some more videos in the next days to show you more. Also we like to do some highway driving where we don't have speed sign recognition or speed adaptation. So you always have to turn the scroll wheels and pay attention to the speed here in Switzerland, because yeah, the speed fines are extremely high here in Switzerland, and if you drive way too fast, they also send you to jail. So Switzerland is one of the craziest countries when it goes when it comes to speed limit. So yeah, you always have to pay attention to drive the correct speed. But you see, more or less in general, Autopilot is doing a great job. Drives itself, you don't have to do anything, just put one hand to the steering wheel and yeah, always pay attention, also in such curves here. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the first ride here through the beautiful country Switzerland with Tesla Autopilot, and wish you a nice day and see you in the next video. Peace. Bye bye.